Hello people, I'm Vito, and welcome back to Castlevania Order of Ecclesia with Robberlink.
Hello.
Alright, where we last left off, we beat the game and everything, so we've come back just to do a few extra things. First off, I did get off-screen 2 levels. I finally got the Alexandrite from one of the 2 extra places, I forget which one, and a Minerva mask, which I assume goes with the Minerva plates or mail. I'm guessing there might be leggings as well, but I wasn't able to get them in a satisfactory amount of time. I just kept getting more masks and mails, and I think an extra Alexandrite.
Huh.
It doesn't seem quite as good as some of the other stuff I have, though. So, I don't know why it's, one of the last things available. But oh well. Let's see. So, because I have Alexandrite, first off, let's see what I get for completing the quest. The final quest.
Woo.
The job of a lifetime. Quest successful. The setting is ready. It's studded with all the gems you brought me earlier. Now I just have to set the Alexandrite in square brackets you brought me in the center, and my masterpiece, the royal crown in square brackets, is complete. Well, touching, isn't it?
I think she said right, not isn't it?
Huh. Whoops.
Little tired?
I kind of just woke up, and it's, let's just say it's very late. My schedule is, not okay at the moment, but oh well. I lost my emotions. No, we got them back last episode, don't you remember? An absent heart cannot stir. I see. Guess I couldn't do it. But I can do all this. You just took my work to a whole new level. Sucks to be you, I guess, but I'm making it good. And all this talk about your feelings made me think about my own. Would you take this royal crown in square brackets? Call it a memento.
May the light go with you.
What does it do? Is it frickin' good?
It gives plus 500 bonus points.
Like those other worthless items, yeah.
Yeah.
A jewel-encrusted tiara.
Oh.
It gives a bit of luck, a bit of mind, a bit of intelligence. Yeah, it's not like a ton of points in any one area. I mean, I guess it's kind of good. Fine. I am now a queen or something. So I wonder if Nikolai will say anything else, now that everyone has had their quests fulfilled.
Hello.
You've saved these people's lives, and now you've restored their peace of mind. This village is healing before our eyes. Thank you very much. You are truly a gift from above. A saint, if ever there was one. Please accept this. It is a ring that has been passed down in my family.
Oh, Master Ring.
May God guide you wherever you may go.
What does this do? Is it going to be at the bottom? Yes. Increase the rate of attribute point acquisition. What does that mean?
Attribute point acquisition? Can you level up how skilled you are with, like, fire and all that stuff by using them instead of just the drops?
I wouldn't expect so, but maybe? Yeah, I'm really not sure.
Or maybe it means your, like, stats when you level up?
I am noticing, I consumed red drops and white drops.
Yeah?
In the lower right, those 2 are way higher than the others, but wait, do I have Nitesco? Okay, never mind. Nitesco is specifically light and fire. That might be why.
Ah.
Like, what if I, No? Unless it's just accounting for all my different equipment setups in this lower right. I'm not sure. Because with those numbers, that suggests the drops are worth a lot more than I expected. Like 20 frickin' thousand? I don't know.
And yet there was only like a few points of damage increase.
True. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Alright, so next. While I was farming in the large cavern, I got the Fidelis Mortis leveled up, and we never really tried that.
What is that again?
It is what I got for fighting the Jiangshi.
Hopping zombies.
Pretty much. Hey, like my little friends? They're wait for us. Ah. Will they teleport? No, I guess not.
No, they just hop.
Alright. Oh, another thing I figured out, because I was looking at the description for Redire. You know how it says it has something to do with magnets?
Right.
So I was wondering, does that mean it'll actually work with manganese? And if you look at it, it does have a kind of thing in the center of it that looks kind of like grapple points.
I swear to God, if you do what I think you're gonna do.
Whee!
Oh my God.
Whee!
You actually can?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So it can actually make the training hall somewhat easier, but there's still certain points, like the one where the fire keeps going really quickly,
Yeah.
that this doesn't really help with, but for certain parts, you can just do that and fling yourself,
Oh my goodness.
because you're not allowed to use the wings.
That is amazing.
You could probably get to Dracula without ever getting the wings if you do this. Because the big staircase that's broken.
Yeah, that...
Whee!
Alright, that is amazing.
Fast traveling.
Oh my gosh. I love that they actually included that.
Alright, so real quick, if you want to go over some of the Glyph Unions,
Sure, let's see those.
some of the ones that I don't think we tried, probably. It seems like there's nothing special between the physical glyphs and other physical glyphs. They're just, you know, either nothing or they have to be the same type.
Also, can I just point out how funny it is that you have the option of using multiple glyphs in the same,
Yeah,
like, setup, but you never do.
pretty much.
Because you just want to do the one thing faster.
Yeah, so I think we've tried most of the physical combinations where it's just two of the same. So I'm going to focus on the ones that aren't.
Alright.
So I think this, yeah, with the stone, I get a stone hammer.
Instead of summoning stone fists.
Right. And then wind, I think we saw this one. I used it against the Yeti.
So wait, what is this in combination with?
A physical weapon and wind,
And it's going to be the same as long as it's any physical weapon?
pretty much. Yeah, I don't think there's any difference at all. Unfortunately, I was hoping for a few more combination possibilities, but oh well. We may have done a few of these before, but I'm not sure. Gotta restore my hearts. At the heart pot or something?
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're always the same type, even though it's, you know, an ice sword. If I had a hammer equipped, it would still be an ice sword.
Oh, I thought you did have a hammer equipped.
No, actually. But like with the rock one, that was always a rock hammer. Even
Okay,
though,
that's why.
yeah, even though the sword was equipped. Yeah, like I said, all the physical ones are just considered the same for Glyph Unions.
Huh. Ooh. That looks like it should be able to travel further.
Yeah, it just kind of, poke.
Alright.
I'll stay here for a bit. This position seems nice. So I'm not going to really leave it.
Ooh.
It's like a light sword. And then
Stabs you with light.
it's like, wait, why is this hurting? It's like the portal hard light that they make bridges out of. They just take one of those bridge generators off the wall, put a hilt on it, and call it a sword. I have a hard light sword now.
What's funny is, don't they pretty much go on forever?
It seems like it. I don't know.
Like, you never are in a situation where you could just have one, like, pointed up into the empty sky or anything.
There is one point... I don't know, is it a hard light bridge near the very end of Portal 2 that you use to get back to the chamber? It's like going almost infinitely towards the, in the distance.
Yeah, it does go very, very far, yeah.
Unless it was one of the...
no, wait, no.
Was it
no,
one
you
of...
get dropped into, one of the,
whatever it is, a vortex thingy?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. I just remember whatever it was, it went on for a long time. Sorry.
A little sidetracked.
Okay, so apparently Morbus, Acerbatus, Globus, and the Cerberus glyphs, all of them just act like dark for combinations, so...
That dark Umbra swing you saw?
Yeah.
Or we saw?
So if I used it with, Acerbatus, it's still just that thing.
Huh.
That's one of the things I'm annoyed by. It's like, oh, come on, there's all these other possibilities, and it's just the same thing.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Oh well. But there is actually one for Natesco. I get a beam sword.
Mace Windu lightsaber.
Reminds me a bit of Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, the laser sword.
Beam sword, yeah.
Wait. I feel like it was laser sword.
I'm pretty sure it's called beam sword. I've been playing since the beginning. I should know.
I was about to say, is it different between certain Smash games, maybe?
I doubt it. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that we probably didn't try between physical and magic glyphs. So there's a couple other ones.
Alright.
Here. Fire and ice.
Huh.
I'm not sure if she's saying burn twice, as in like frostbite, as well as flame, or if she's saying burn to ice. But it's interesting.
I kind of heard burn to ice.
Yeah, probably. Even though it makes a little less sense to me, that is what it sounds like. And then is Umbra still up here? No.
Also, did you mean frost burn?
Frostbite, frostburn, whatever. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right?
Is it?
At least I'd assume. Usually, like, the biting feeling is because it's what they would call a frost burn or whatever. I don't know. It makes sense to me. And that's what counts, because this is my frickin' channel.
Dang it. I can't argue with that.
Exactly. Okay, and then this is light and dark.
Good grief.
It just seems to blow up everything.
Some flashy.
Yeah. So then there is also the one last frickin' thing.
Oh, have you finally figured out how to do this?
Yeah. I actually did not need to look it up. I almost did, but I figured it out. Actually, it would be faster to just go there this way, otherwise I need to go all the way past it. Here. Fling me up, please. Whoop. I was doing this very nicely before. There we go. Whee!
Takes a little bit of practice.
Yeah. It's a little bit unpredictable. Wow, that is much faster than just using the speed boost. Whoops. No, I don't want that one.
Why do you keep launching it then?
I want the one that I'm launching, not the one that's in the middle.
Oh.
Eh. Oh well. Whoop. Sorry.
Technical difficulties.
There we go, that last one was really nice. Alright.
So what, is it the one you just showed, or?
That could help, but here, I think I can just do this to get the glyph first. So, here's the thing. After you've actually taken the glyph, because it can respawn, then I think you just need to keep destroying these long enough, and they'll eventually stop respawning.
You're sure? Because we went at it for a while, the last episode.
Well, the thing is, it has to be after you've taken the glyph.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Yeah. At least this time.
Didn't you the last time? Could have sworn.
Well, usually after I take the glyph... Actually, no, I don't think I did the last time, probably.
Oh.
Either that or I didn't try long enough. One of the two. So yeah, I might fast forward this section. But yeah, it'll work. I'm pretty darn sure. But while I'm here...
Why is it hitting the ones in the corner?
If I launch them fast enough, they'll be able to because they get slowed down by hitting things.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that would have...
Yet, like, what I thought it meant by destroying all of them was just doing something like this, because that clears the screen, but apparently you just need to keep doing it until they stop respawning.
Okay. What was that?
What?
The little flash that...
That.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have them equipped to do the combination.
That's right. Wait, so is this taking hearts?
When I do this thing, you know... Hold on. This.
Oh.
Yeah, that takes hearts. Because it's a Glyph Union.
Okay.
And now you see,
Oh.
one column has stopped respawning.
Huh.
Yeah, so when I was figuring this out, I got a few columns to stop spawning, and I'm like, okay, is this because of something else I did, or is it because I just kept destroying them? So I left the room and came back in, but then the glyph was back, and I just kept going and going and destroying all these things, and they wouldn't stop. And then it dawned on me, wait, I probably need to take the glyph first.
Huh.
And then it started working. Yeah, I also expected it to be just, you know, maybe each column has a certain respawn count, and they're probably all equal at the start. But no, it just goes sequentially.
Really?
Yeah, like no matter which column you're destroying more of, it'll always stop spawning in the closest column first.
You sure that's not because that's the easiest one to hit?
I'm pretty dang sure, just because the way this is going consistently. It's a little too consistent, basically.
Huh. Still kind of weird that Astrabatus doesn't hit the last column when the first column is still there. Like, you see the effect still go. But, like, the projectile itself doesn't.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
We're done.
And what is our reward?
Justice Ring. Apparently that's all you need to...
Just this ring?
Yeah, that's all you need to achieve justice. Destroy some blocks. Ring of Justice. Enemies killed increase attack power. As in like flat damage done, or rather... So basically I'm wondering if it's just my absolute kill count or kills I've gotten while it's equipped. Considering that it's giving me some strength, maybe it's all, but then it's not very good? I don't know. Here, let me run into some people. Yeah, it's still just doing 38 to that, so it's probably very slow kind of thing. It might be taking into account everything I've destroyed. Kills are 34,191.
Oh, it says strength number plus 12.
Okay, let's see if that goes up. I doubt it would be like a flat 1-to-1. That would probably be too overpowered.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's still plus 12, so yeah. I could do the math in editing, but 34,000 kills for plus 12, and that's after going in the skeleton cave and farming up like 20 levels. I don't know if that's really worth it. It doesn't seem to have very good return on investment, if you know what I mean.
Depends on how you play the game, probably.
Alright, let me go save then. And put my glyphs back to whatever they were, probably Nitesco.
So I learned that apparently Tesco, or Tesco's, is a common, like, store chain in Britain.
I feel like I've heard the name, yeah.
So it's kind of funny hearing you say,
Nitesco?
Netesco, yeah. It'd be like saying Walmart.
Alright, so because I've done all that, should I just go and beat Dracula again for the rest of the episode?
If there's nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. One thing I was going to mention is that... Come on. Oh, wait. This is the entrance point, not teleport points. I'm like, why is it not going up there? So, apparently, if you do not save all the villagers, because there were a few that were, like, hidden...
Yeah.
Apparently, you can't have Albus sacrifice his soul for you, and you get a bad ending.
Of course.
Whoop. Why did it not fling? I told it to fling. There we go. Yeah, that does work.
That's amazing.
So I guess I'll try beating him without Redire, and I'll just preemptively put Indominus here. Okay, I looked it up, and apparently Agony just increases my stats a bit. Even if it's not showing it? I don't know. Which is weird.
So, do you know how to... Have you, like, discovered a faster way of beating him, or...?
No, I haven't tried anything, but I figured Redire was very slow and inefficient. It was just nice at hitting him. So I figured maybe I'll try something else that's maybe a little more...
Well, I'd say it was efficient, just slow. It wasn't time efficient.
Well, yeah, I was thinking, it's like, isn't efficient usually time as well? Alright. I probably should have refilled my hearts, but oh well.
We don't need hearts where we're going.
You know, hang on, I need to take a bit of a drink, my throat is starting to hurt.
Alright, go ahead. I'll just stand here. Alright, are you good?
Yeah.
Such a lovely maiden. Are you... Tell me...
No.
No? Sure. But, come to me.
No.
How dare you skip my dialogue?
I don't care. Oh wow, that didn't hurt me? I thought I landed in the fire.
You took a little damage.
Did it not knock me back for some reason?
I guess not. Now we're just trying to imagine someone, like, dedicate themselves to mastering this game and just using the Redire to, like, dodge his attacks as well.
That could be interesting. The thing is, I would want to fling myself over his head to avoid certain things, and it seems like he always does that slap attack. Oh, I didn't know he was back. Yeah, like as soon as you go above his head, he's like, no!
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. That seemed unfair. I dislike unfair. Yeah, see, like there, it knocked me back.
But then you got hit by another one and it didn't knock you back.
I think that might be because I was on the ground.
Huh.
Okay, it seems the further away I go, the more of a gap there is between those. Okay, so I'm doing like 200 each time he appears, because I can hit him twice. I don't know if that's better or worse than before. Okay, maybe a little more here. I just know Redire did like, what, 20 per hit?
Yeah.
It was not great. Okay, if I do that, I don't even need to drop in between them, because that's what's really hard sometimes, is getting between those. And then getting out.
Yep, sorry.
Come on. There we go. I was trying to bait him into kicking early, but he didn't. No, you don't. I am ready. I've died enough times to that.
I just can't help but think of Ganondorf in Smash when he does the leg raise.
Oh, come on, I jumped.
Oh boy.
You know what? I know you're grabbing my neck and all, but give me just a sec. I need to chug this down. Could you grip a little less tight? I need to actually swallow. Okay, thank you. Oh, maybe he doesn't have my neck.
Ah,
Oh, you only did it like 3?
it's like, you drank a health potion. Ugh, it's so bitter. Ugh.
How can you drink this? Ouch, don't do that to me. Oh wait, why is that off? I never turned that off. I was like, wait, I feel slow again. Oh, probably because he grabbed me.
Oh, like this?
Stop. Cease. I don't know if I can actually get out of that earlier if I wiggle. Okay, yeah, that did turn it off. No. Hello, bats. Goodbye, bats. Ow. No, you don't. No. I figured you might do it that time. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
What nonsense is this? You...
My power alone may not, but with... Yeah, I don't know how long I can let him do this before he just absolutely kills me.
About that long.
I literally pressed the button at that moment. Oh well, now we see what happens if I don't.
Oh, is that a new game over screen?
I think this is the one that always appears if you're in the castle.
Ah.
Should I try again?
How much time we got?
At least a few minutes.
Sure, why not?
I gotta re-equip frickin' Dominus. Yeah, like when he was doing that. When he was doing that, I was thinking, should we let him do it? So I was thinking I would let him get as close as possible and then do it, but no, I waited too long. But we got to see it.
Yay. But of course, we have to have the last laugh, so now we actually kill him.
Yep. I'm going to hopefully be even better now because I'm more in practice. I got plenty of hits in. Ha. Eat it. Yeah, Dark Inferno, Dark and Schmurno. I don't care. Get lasered. Get back here. Ouch. That's like the one attack that if I jump immediately, it hits me. What if I go... Nah, he turns around.
Dang it.
This is not good. Yeah.
That may have not been your best decision.
I had to test it.
Fair enough.
It's like, oh, you can turn around? That's unfair.
Who dared to give you that much power?
Not even Dracula should be that strong. Come on, fight me. Aha, there we go. Part 2. Yeah, I just need to jump every time he does that thing where he jumps backwards. Oh, this thing. Yeah, this is the one that Rudire absolutely murdered.
I honestly forgot about it, because he, like, never uses it.
Yeah. And, of course, he still got me even though I was jumping. Ouch.
That was just rude.
It was funny that it restarted the animation.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is there any ability you can use to, like, use against him while you're crouched, or...
I'm not sure. Well, that's right. I need to turn this back on because he grabbed me. Whoop. Yeah, I'm just programmed to automatically duck when he does that pose.
Yeah, in case of the bats.
Yeah.
Alright, at least you can kill those things by running into them with a speed boost.
Oh, that's nice.
At least it seems so. Hey, it takes like 2 hits.
Whoop. I wonder if it's just like a certain point of damage. Kind of like a sub part 3 thing where he stops using the bats, maybe? No soul steal. Soul keep.
Destruction.
Destruction. Ugh. Alright. Goodbye. You suck. I don't think he's gonna say anything different from 100%ing the villager quests, but I'll go through this slightly slower so we can hopefully see.
Alright.
Like I'm letting everything appear on screen at least. So, in terms of the next, or, you know, the earlier games that I got with the Castlevania collection, I think up until a certain point, they're not really what you would consider Metroidvania games, where they're more linear, I think, instead of having, like, you know, a huge map where you backtrack and stuff.
Ah.
I'm not even sure how many, like, upgrades there might be, if any, or if it's mostly just, you know, using your sub-weapons. I'm not sure, because, like I said, I've never played them. So they might be a little more challenging, and I don't know, for me at least, maybe less interesting, but eventually I'll probably play them. Just to see what it was all about back then.
Back in the day.
Before my time. I guess the Symphony of the Night probably would have been considered during my time. I just never played it because it was PlayStation, and I never had PlayStation. I did get to borrow, I think, the first PlayStation from a friend, and I played that, I think it's called, like, Crash Nitro Kart or something. It's like the Crash Bandicoot racing game, as well as I think it was a Star Wars Episode 1 based game where you play as either Obi-Wan Kenobi or Qui-Gon Jinn during, like, Episode 1. So it's, like, completely Jedi fighting. And then later on, I think I got to borrow someone else's PlayStation 2, I want to say. There was a Shaman King game that was weird because it seemed like Fire Emblem-ish at first, like there's a grid and movement, but then when you go into battle, it's like an actual fighter game. There's no predetermined combat. You actually fight with controls, but then the outer movement is turn-based. So it was a little odd.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever finished it. And then there was one, I think it was called like R-Type Final or R-Type 3, I forget. And that's like it seems like a shoot 'em up side scroller.
I know nothing about that.
Of course you don't. Trying to think, was there one other? I can't remember. I don't know if they emulated it or not, but there's one game a friend had us play. I think it was called Shadow of... what was it? Shadow of Destiny? I know this is like a really long time ago, but it was this strange story about this guy, and he has to like go... I don't know if he has to go back in time, but he ends up back in time and trying to figure out who kills him or something. It was weird. And it had something to do with like a Philosopher's Stone and a homunculus, which kind of reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist, but that's...
What, was this a game we played on the channel, or...?
No. This is long time ago.
Oh, okay.
We never played it on the channel or anything. But it's something a friend introduced us to. The one who likes Nephany.
Yeah, I don't remember what this game is.
Maybe I should show you some screenshots later, see if you remember it.
Yeah, you can do that, we'll see.
Oh, and another thing that's, you know, I know these are all off topic relatively compared to Castlevania, but I know I keep asking you, like, if you know Yu-Gi-Oh! At all, and I'm pretty sure you said you don't really, but I remember you had cards.
Yeah.
You got, like, one of the starter decks.
Wait, did I?
I remember.
Or did I just borrow yours?
No, you actually had a starter deck.
Huh.
And I remember I remember someone marked your cards because they didn't want anyone unfairly trading with you or something like that. So they're like, okay, these cards are marked. They're definitely yours. No one's trading you for them. Because, you know, the starter decks, they do have some really good cards in them.
All right. Probably a good precaution.
Yeah.
I have a very faint memory of using some sort of like reversal card.
The reverse trap?
I thought it was like a pot of reversal or something. I don't know. But then I used another one because I was so young at the time. I didn't really understand the concept of reverse. So I didn't realize that I was just kind of undoing it because I used the same thing twice.
Interesting. I don't know how you would have two of them. I don't think there are any duplicates in the starter decks, but I'm pretty sure you had the starter deck Yugi. Yeah, I think I got like one of each starter deck just because I wanted them. And then I got it like a second Kaiba one because I wanted more blue eyes, white dragons. Fun times.
I don't really remember much or many of the cards except that now some of them looked kind of weird. I remember one of them was one of the monsters I could summon was just a hedge maze or a labyrinth.
Oh, the labyrinth wall?
Yeah, maybe that was it. Yeah, and it had like no attack. It was just defense or something.
Yeah. I don't know if you actually had that card though, unless you got some booster packs.
I don't know. I was too young to understand the concept of reverse. You think I understood what a booster pack was?
But yeah, you should have had the Dark Magician.
That sounds familiar.
That was like your rare one that actually had like the nice, I don't know what they call it, like holographic or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, from my understanding, because I haven't actually looked into it, has changed a lot since then. And I'm like, but I want to experience it more like how it was back then.
I
was thinking like if I could program like a game that just has the old cards in it, and we could fight just with the starter deck so that I don't have like an unfair advantage or anything. That would be fun. But probably beyond my capability.
There is an online thing that lets you create your own Pokemon team with like from the original all the way up to the newest most recent generation, and you can choose like which generation you're fighting in.
Another thing is apparently some of the older cards are actually banned now. Like they're too good. Maybe some people found like exploitative ways to use them.
Probably.
But considering that we don't know about those ways, there's no reason to really ban them for us. Yeah, I think there's one called Pot of Greed that just lets you draw two cards, and apparently that one's banned. I don't really know why.
Huh.
All right, the credits have ended. Yu-Gi-Oh rant over, I guess, for now.
Unless you demand more.
All right, yeah, like, just one last thing on the topic.
All right.
There's types of cards, like monster cards. There's fusions, there's ritual summons. Those were things that were back in, like, the really old one. Now there's all these other ones that I don't know about. There's, like, Link, Synchro, XYZ. Like, literally, I think it's called XYZ, and I have no idea about any of those.
Is this, I don't know, there's like me hearing about Pokemon Mega Evolutions or Gigantamaxing. I'm just like, I have no clue what those are.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. All right, for real this time, I think we should end the tangent. We've been going on too long. All right, but yes, hope you enjoyed. This should be pretty much the end of the Castlevania run until we decide to try out some of the really old ones, I suppose. So I hope you enjoyed, and we will end it here for now, and we will see you in the next game.
So thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.
Goodbye.